Why so serious? It's the NerdyD pod. Time to let loose, time to break the walls. Time to go off, take 'em way back. Back to a time when it was okay to laugh. We're not here to play nice, we're here to speak loud. No sugarcoating, we're calling out the crowd. If you're too soft, better run and hide. This show's for the real ones who got nothing to deny. Bringing the heat, no filter, no shame. This ain't for the faint, this is straight to the flame. So sit back, relax, or get ready to fight. The NerdyD pod's taking off tonight. Why so serious? It's the NerdyD pod. Time to let loose, time to break the walls. Time to go off, take 'em way back. Back to a time when it was okay to laugh. Are you triggered yet?
What is up, guys? This is the NerdyD pod here on the Casual Wrestling channel, where each and every weekday we drop casual content for your enjoyment. This show is right in the middle of the week, so we are taking a break from wrestling and sports and talking a bit of pop culture tonight. Tonight we have a 55-plus-year-old version of Hear Me Out, Smash or Pass, with a new little twist. I added in a new rule that I'll introduce when we get to that segment. We're also going to have a funeral for a segment of the show that just wasn't sustainable.
Okay.
We couldn't commit to the bit, so we're going to lay one segment to rest tonight. But with every death comes a new birth. And so I have a new segment to replace it tonight. And I think this new segment's going to be more fun than the old segment. It's more inclusive to everybody, okay?
Okay.
So YouTube memberships are live. If you don't have a YouTube membership, you can grab one if you want to. But Lauren, let's start like we do every week. Let's start by answering the internet's biggest questions that I could find that needed to be answered. Starting with number one, Lauren. Let's talk about something that's dividing a lot of people on the internet, okay?
Okay.
This is to-go orders. Lots of people like to place to-go orders, you know? And there's a thing going around the internet. Do you tip when you place a to-go order? Is that something, or are we supposed to be tipping? I know that's a thing.
So I've worked as a waitress many, many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that sucks is it really depends on where you're getting it from, because a lot of times they'll count that order like against you, and then they put it towards a total that like you actually got tipped on, and then you have to pay out on that percentage of what your total sales were. So sometimes it can cost you money, but also like as a consumer, I'm like, you're not doing anything for me but handing me my food.
Okay, I get you. Here's my problem, because this is my whole thought process on tipping on to-go orders. My biggest fear on tipping on to-go orders, number one, most of the time now they're asking for that money up front, right? I get on the app, I order, and they go, hey, you want to drop 20% on this order? And I'm like, sure, why wouldn't I want to spend $6 more fucking dollars on food that's already overpriced, right? Mm-hmm. But one of my biggest problems is the high probability that I do drop 20% on this to-go order, and I get home, and at least 3 things are going to be missing from that order.
Definitely.
So now I'm tipping on bad service. I'm tipping on your bullshit service. I don't like that idea. And one thing I do understand is that people get paid off tips, but I also understand that, so I guess I've never worked in the food industry, so I don't know this. So you just said that they pull tips, right? They take a percentage of that order.
And you have to pay out like the bar or the cooks and stuff like that. It depends on where you work at, but I think it's stupid. I mean, I think tipping on to-go orders is dumb, to be honest. I'd go eat at the fucking restaurant if I wanted to tip and sit there and...
I guess here's my question, okay? The person who's preparing that food, the cook, right? Mm-hmm. They're getting paid a wage, correct?
Yes.
They're not getting servers' salary.
No.
They're not getting that there's the weird discount rate. So they're making their full amount of money. Mm-hmm. Now, is it a server that's having to prepare that food into containers?
Sometimes they'll put it in the containers, but I think most of the time it's the kitchen's job to put the stuff where it belongs.
So for the most part, most of the time, I'm just being handed this food by the person at the counter, right? Because 90% of the time I've paid on an app. Okay, I'm not even having an interaction with the cashier, and for the most part, I'm just picking up food and taking it to go. To me, I've always felt like you're tipping when you sit down and there's service provided. I'm even not big. If I got to get up and get my own fucking drink, I think every little thing that I have to do on my own, I start having to deduct from that tip. It's wild to me that, like, I ordered a burrito today, okay? Uh-huh. And they wanted, the lowest I could tip on the app was 20%.
That's ridiculous.
That feels wild. Like, it feels like to me. So if I'm ordering on the app, I'm doing all the input, right? I'm showing up. The drinks are just in the bag. They're just cups in the bag. So I've got to get the cups out. I've got to fill my drinks up, right? I'm doing all the work here. 20% seems like an awful lot for that.
Oh, they don't even fill up the drinks for you?
No, I'm just being handed a bag that has my burrito, my rice, my beans, and two plastic cups. And the app, they're asking for 20%. That's the lowest I was able to. It was like 20, 30, and 35%, which who the fuck is tipping 35% on a to-go order?
A crazy person.
So this, to me, this is, and I don't want to sound like unappreciative, because I understand at certain restaurants, if there's a lot of preparation, right? If you got to get a soup together, you got to get a salad together. Maybe 10% seems fair to me, but 20% seems like the full sit down experience.
Oh, for to-go orders, yeah.
I'm talking about just paying 20% tip. To me, feels like I'm gonna sit at a table. There's an interaction where you're gonna go get my food and bring it back to me. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get my drinks and bring it back to me. Like, we have a place called Willie's Ice House, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like Willie's Ice House because you have to walk up to the counter and you order, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have to get your first drink you get by yourself. And then you take the ticket to your table and the waiter picks up the ticket and just brings you your food. I don't understand the waiter's need for that interact. Just call a fucking number and I'll go get my food at this point.
I agree.
Because now you want 20% and I had to get the drink. I had to go stand in line at the counter to place an order. I don't know that 20% is warranted there, but I damn sure know that on to-go orders, I don't feel like 20% is a justified. Like, that's a little much. So what's chat saying here? I don't tip at buffets either. Yeah, that seems wild to me. I mean, they're getting your drinks, but once again, I don't understand the need for, if I'm getting up to get my food, just they're getting the drink out of a service machine, right? Where you put the cup up to the little thing and it's a soda machine.
Yeah.
Why can't I just do that job?
It's because
at that point,
companies need somebody to do all the side work for them, and they don't want to pay them
so I'm paying for them to do side work. That's bullshit. I don't like that. I'm not paying for service. So buffet, 100%. I don't think. And here's the problem. I usually do tip. So I'm talking out the side of my ass a little bit because I usually do tip. It's not 20% at a buffet, but I think that I usually leave $1 to $2 on a buffet. Now, are buffet servers, are they getting paid a server's wage, or they got a full-on hourly?
They're hourly because they're considered like cooks. But like, are you talking about the people who bring the waiters and waitresses there?
Yeah.
No, they believe that they are on server salary.
That seems like a bum gig. Because I feel like a lot of people aren't tipping at a buffet, and if you're getting servers wages, that's rough.
Well, like, if you don't make at least minimum wage, then the company has to pay you at least minimum wage.
We Too Deep says tipping culture is dumb. The U.S. is the only country that does tipping. Yeah, I mean, really, I don't understand why it's just not. Number one, it should just be built into the cost of the food. You're going to pay the person a proper wage to make and bring me my food, and don't make me do the math. Don't make me figure out. It's like paying taxes. The IRS knows what the fuck I owe on taxes. Don't make me figure that out. If you guys are going to come correct me anyway, don't do that. Just build it into the price of my food and let me pay it, and then you figure out what the person's owed. But it's this weird push and pull. Tipping in general is just weird, right? Because 20 is this arbitrary number, 20%, right? That's like the standard for service.
Like, back in the day, if we got 20%, it was like you did really, really good. But it is just like expected now, almost.
It is expected, but I'm saying even it's arbitrary to the sense of like, when I sit down, it becomes this power trip that I have that like I'm starting you at 20%. Don't fuck up. The minute you fuck up, we're gonna drop this down to 15 or 10 or 5, right? So it does to me. It's a weird arbitrary game because it is subjective to really, number one, what kind of mood I'm in, and really, you know, if you have too many tables, it just does seem like bullshit. Wavy D says he worked at a deli takeout spot. They walk up to the glass and order XYZ. Then I prepare it and meet them at the register. They get rung up and there's a jar if they want to leave $1 or change. I'm okay with that. That's not a pressure situation.
No, I agree. It's not, are you going to tip me? Like, are you going to? Like, I want to feel like I'm doing it because I want to, not because I have to.
And I'll also say, I think I look at a deli very differently than I look at like ordering from a Chili's to go or a burrito spot, right? Maybe a burrito spot's closer because they have to prepare it, but still, I feel like that's in the job description, right? It's like asking for a tip for part of the thing that you knew what you applied for when you got the job. Now, if you're getting servers' wages, it does change it a little bit for me inside my head, but still, I chose not to eat in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Right? That to me, that is weird. Tip jars are the best way to initiate tips for takeout. Agree. Right? It's just what kind of mood I'm in. Mm-hmm. If I'm feeling good and you greet me cordially when I show up and I look through my bag and everything's there, cool. I may drop a couple dollars in, but I'm not. I don't like number one. I don't like being forced. I hate apps that automatically add the tip. Have you seen that? That it's just like built in, and you have to kind of search it out to take the tip off. Then you're I'll give you one. Here's one. Crumble cookies, which just quick peep. That's the segment that's dying tonight. Crumble cookies. Every time I order a crumble cookie online, they ask for a tip. And it's I have to remove the tip from the app. And I'm like, what am I tipping? You're a baker. You chose to make cookies. And you're putting the cookie in a box, right?
So make sure like $5 cookie, $8 in?
Yeah. And it's built so if I'm just in a hurry and I hit go Apple Pay, let's go, that money's just gone. To me, like it should start at 0 and let me decide if I want to pay more for a chocolate chip cookie.
I agree with Randy. Did you see what he said?
No, what did he say? Tell me.
Servers always say if you can't tip, then don't go out. I say to restaurant owners, if you can't pay your workers a living wage, then don't have a restaurant.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%. With that, if you can't pay a living wage, but here's the thing. This is the thing about it. We own a business. We understand the behind the scenes of a business. That money is never coming out of the owner's pocket, right? That $9 chicken fried steak's now $11. That's all it is. Just change your prices accordingly. Don't make me do the math. Don't make me figure it out, and then I can decide: do I want to eat at your restaurant where the food's $16 a plate?
I actually like when people say like, "Do not tip the servers. We pay them whatever." Blah blah blah. I've seen that at like Taco Bell. Was it Taco Bell?
What's that? Taco
Cabana. Remember for a while they had like signs on the tables that would say, do not tip our servers. We pay them a living wage.
I did see. I do remember that. That was actually. I saw Wavy D say there are takeout spots. Lots of food trucks do the sneaky thing where when you pay with card and they've usually got that little reader.
Yeah.
There's not a none option. They just hand you that little thing and it says like 15, 20, 25%, and you go like, what am I tipping here?
Yeah.
Like you chose to make food in the truck. That's fine. That's great. Just charge me accordingly what you think this empanada is worth, and let's get to it.
Why has it got to be an empanada?
I just feel like a lot of food trucks sell empanadas.
I know. It's because we live in San Antonio and there's everything Mexican food here.
Michael, we're not talking wrestling tonight. Let's see. I do DoorDash and Uber Eat as my side hustle. And the pay sucks. People order from 8 to 9 miles away and give a $3 to $4 tip. That's different. DoorDash is different. I always tip on DoorDash. If I'm entrusting you to go get my food and bring it to me, then I can pay a little bit of a tip because I know those companies are shit. I do know that. So I'm okay with that.
So how does DoorDash work? They make the money off of the tips. They don't actually get paid. Or
so DoorDash, I think they charge a little bit more for the food, right? So a $5 burger is like $7, and then there's a delivery fee, and certain percentage of that goes to the delivery driver. It's hard. Like, I think it's hard. We're gonna don't talk too much about the SpongeBob collab, guys. We're gonna get to that in a little bit with the Burger King. I need We Too Deep. I'm using him as part of a segment here coming up for the Burger King burger.
Bottom line, I don't like to tip.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
On-to-go orders.
How about if you show up and they they do like a little trick, they juggle or something? Then are we tipping?
Or like, hey, I wanted to let you know that I made sure I put extra ketchup in there and napkins and all of your stuff is in there. Oh, cool. Let me give you some money because I know that my stuff's actually there. Because like the past 5 times I've gone to pick up food, there's always something that's missing.
So that's my biggest problem, right? Is if you want to tip for my order, here's the tip: make sure everything's in the fucking bag. Like, I get it, like, and I understand everybody makes mistakes, but if I go to the same McDonald's 25 times and you can't fucking put sweet and sour sauce with my nuggets, like, that's bullshit. But McDonald's doesn't ask for tips, so that's a bad example. Lauren, do you like Las Palapas? What's your go-to Mexican restaurant in this city?
Oh, my go-to Mexican restaurant?
Yeah, while I get to the
So
next
my favorite
topic.
bean and cheese taco is actually from Taco Cabana. That's my favorite
funny.
bean and cheese. My favorite Mexican restaurant, maybe because I really like their charro beans, would be El Chaparral. I like Las Palapas salsa, but other than that, nothing just like stands out to me.
Gotcha. All right. That's enough San Antonio talk.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right, question number 2 from the internet, Lauren.
All right,
Let's talk first dates.
Okay.
What's the ideal first date? What? Because I know we got a lot of single guys in our group, and I see that like times have changed. I know we've been out of the game for a while. Me and you, how long we been married? 10 years?
11.
11 years? It's
Yeah.
a long time. I'm rusty as fuck. I don't think I could go on a first date. But I want to talk about first dates. Mm-hmm. I want to talk what makes a good first date, because I see these guys out here thinking Mike wants the podium on this one. What do you? I mean, what's the proper first date? I'm taking you on a first date. We're rewinding. What is the proper first date? What is your expectation? To be honest.
So like I'd like to go to dinner somewhere.
So food.
Yeah.
What?
Food.
So
And
what?
I don't even necessarily I don't want to go to like a fancy restaurant. I'd rather have like fun and like do something on our first date, because I feel like on a first date so many times like you're just sitting there awkwardly across from each other. Mm-hmm. That when you have something to do together, then it makes it like more interesting.
Understandable.
So like something to do. If you drink, you could go get a drink or whatever. And then I don't know. I don't want to go to movies. I don't want to go to the movies for a first date.
Mike says that there's levels now in dating, that there's a first meeting and a first date. See, that's weird to me.
What the fuck is a first meeting?
I get it now. Everybody's so fucking scared of like, Netflix has turned everybody into murderers. So it's almost like you have to just like
on apps first, right?
You got to make sure they're real first, right? Probably. You got to make sure they're real and
you
make sure
have to make sure that you're not getting catfish.
Yeah, so I think that's the first meeting, is you got to make sure they're real. You got to make sure they're not crazy, make sure they're not coming to kill you. So you get like probably like a 10 or 15 minute meetup where you're just like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on?" And then the first date is actually at probably a physical location.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Micah
That's
says,
really
what about
crazy when you think
go-karts?
it. So like I like doing crazy shit
Yeah,
like that.
but go-karts, I don't want to be in a separate car from my date. So maybe if but like
that might be like a second
we're too
date
fucking
thing.
grown. I'm too grown to ride in a fucking go-kart with somebody else. I'm too big for that shit.
Well, you're like a big man.
But this is my point. I'm coming from a lot of our guys are bigger guys here. There a lot of we are big motherfucking men.
I mean,
in this Discord,
you
we ain't
never
little
go
pussy
wrong
bitches.
with like, let's go. If they don't drink, go get coffee. If you want to drink, let's go to a bar and like chill. That maybe one like Bolero, something like where you can go bowling and have a drink or whatever.
So I have bowling written down. Mike is a bowler, but do a lot of girls think bowling is fucking nerdy?
Probably.
But that's the problem. That's my issue. It's like, here's the problem. Guys know how to have fucking fun. Mm-hmm. We can make fun of anything. We can go bowling. We can go play laser tag, and we're gonna have fucking fun. It's women who have all these weird fucking rules and like levels to where like
I think that if you're gonna like do something active, like tell us ahead of time, hey, by the way, I wanted to let you know I have something planned. You might want to bring a change of tennis shoes or a change of clothes or something, whatever, because there's nothing worse than like not being prepared for whatever y'all are doing.
Yeah, definitely. Mike says comedy shows are an elite date. One of our first dates was a comedy show.
It was
and we
actually
fucking like it definitely.
I laughed
because
so hard.
It does unlike a movie, there's a little interaction between you and your date during the comedy thing, and then it gives you a shit ton to talk about once it's over.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
I do agree. I agree with that.
I think movies suck because y'all are just sitting there and like nothing's really happening, and you're probably thinking like, what the fuck is the other person thinking? Blah 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 whatever.
To me, the biggest red flag is like you see these women, and I only know from like I've seen fucking articles and shit, but like that fucking Cheesecake Factory is not a good enough first date.
Fuck you, bitch.
Cheesecake Factory is high quality shit.
I love Cheesecake Factory.
It's an immediate red flag. If you take a girl to Cheesecake Factory and that's not good enough, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're setting an expectation that you can't live up to. If you have to go to like a steakhouse or some shit on date number 1, steakhouse is like date number 4 or 5. Like I gotta make sure I really see a future in this shit. I think the problem is for a lot of guys, they've succeeded the power, right? Immediately, if you go out on a date and she says Cheesecake Factory is not enough, you should just look and go, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
What happened in your life? That cheesecake, that orange chicken and rice, that this chicken costoletta, what happened in your life that this is not enough? What happened that unlimited breadsticks at Olive Garden is not enough? You say,
hey, bitch, how many times have you been to the Cheesecake Factory lately?
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
Go suck a dick.
Take your 4 fucking kids to the nasty ass Burger King down the street and get you a Krabby Patty.
That's funny. You definitely opened up my mind to food culture.
Well, yeah, I did take you a lot of places
Yes.
that you had never been. But I consider myself somewhat of a foodie, but I have a certain, first off, I like local establishments, right? And in San Antonio, we have 2 choices. It's Mexican food or chain restaurants. So finding local establishments is kind of an art in San Antonio. So I think good dates are
So they
to
asked
find a
about
good
painting
place.
with a twist.
Yeah.
I've always kind of wanted to go to painting with a twist. I really, really suck at like painting, and I'm kind of impatient, but it would be kind of fun.
Dudes don't like to paint. That's the other thing, guys. Don't take her on a date of something that you don't want to fucking do.
I want to go on painting.
Because then, like, there's this, like, I call it the princess complex, right? You go take a girl on a date and you treat her unrealistically different than how you're going to treat her for the rest of the relationship. Lots of people do this, right?
Yes,
I'm
and then
not
we're just
going
gonna be
painting. I don't
disappointed
want to
later.
fucking paint. I can paint at home. I don't want to sit in a room and pay whatever $13, $14 and fucking paint a piece of clay. I'm not in 5th grade anymore. I did that shit in 5th grade.
Mine would definitely look like a 5th grader did it.
And that's my problem. So what? So 3/4 of the way through, I'm fucking frustrated. I get up, I throw it at the wall, and then she thinks I'm a fucking complete psychopath. It's $40. Yeah, fucking $40 to
$40 a
paint
person?
clay?
I'd say, fuck it, bitch, we're going to do my own painting with a twist. Paint my Duke.
Bitch, I go to the dollar store and get 2 canvases and some acrylic paint for $7.99, and we can go sit at the park and paint.
That's funny.
Axe throwing. Wavy D says axe throwing.
I would like to go
That
axe
sounds
throwing.
fun. It
I also
sounds
thought I
fun.
wanted to go skydiving at one point, though. I'm
But I
kinda
feel
glad
like
didn't, but-
my fear of, so I had that written down. If a girl wants to go skydiving on the first date, you pay for it, you put her in the plane, and then you leave. And when she comes back and lands on the ground, you go, you crazy bitch. Skydiving's not a first date.
I wouldn't go on a first date, but like I would have gone skydiving at some point.
Haunted houses are a good first date.
Anytime that like you're like scared and like
Yeah. Haunted
I
houses,
don't know about
Mike,
girls
that's
nowadays. Like I don't know how different it is that they're like.
I'm going off our knowledge. I'm going
You know?
off. I'm going basically off of me because our first date, Lauren, we kind of have 2 first dates. Our
Three.
first date was I took you to an IMAX movie. It was a short movie, 3D movie, but I just took you downtown so we could walk around, hang out. We went to an IMAX movie, and then I think we got snow cones, right?
We did get snow cones. Yes, we did.
That's a
And
fucking
you
simple,
told me,
solid date.
You showed me this like certain spot that has really good snow cones.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna lie, I remembered that shit for like the rest of my life
Yeah.
because it was so different than anything else, and I was like, he's so sweet.
Yeah. And then the second one, we went to like a dive bar, right?
Yes.
We went to a dive bar and hung out. And that was cool. I don't go to bars, so I broke all my rules.
You did for me. You did.
You definitely.
I don't drink anymore either. So,
but our second first date, because we dated like in college and then dated again later in life.
Yeah.
Our second first date was more of a cheat code. We knew each other by then. It wasn't really a first date. We weren't trying to get to know each other.
Yeah. So I mean, I would imagine like it's so fucking hard because like I don't know, like as a guy, what does it tell you if like all of the girls' pictures are filtered?
Well, I think they all are now, aren't they?
I mean,
you can ask. I mean, you got to ask Mike and We Too Deep and Wavy D about this kind of shit.
Yeah, like I mean, I personally don't like do it because somebody's gonna fucking see me in person, so they know who the fuck I am. You know,
Micah, you're going horseback riding?
Wait, what?
I don't think I'm fucking not ever getting on a horse, but you're going. This just seems like so much.
Going horseback riding.
Micah said horseback riding since we're in Texas and it's hot as fuck. That
no,
seems
I
like
want to go horseback
so
riding.
much that could go wrong.
Yeah.
So much. Like
I
first
will
off,
never get on a freaking horse again.
This is what I've always said because I think you told me you wanted to ride one of those like carriages downtown.
Yeah.
That's all fun and games till the horse takes a big shit, right?
True.
And it's it's not romantic. It's not Cinderella. Riding a horse and carriage around downtown San Antonio is not Cinderella. The horse is shitting.
It wasn't me. It was the kids who wanted to do it.
Well, it's somebody. Somebody in this family wanted to ride a damn horse and carriage. Our kids.
I don't want to get on a horse. First time I ever got on a horse, I swear I had a crazy horse, or like it was just like, I'm gonna fuck with you. It was going right when I was trying to go left, and then I started crying, and like the instructors couldn't get it to like behave, and I was like, get me off this motherfucker.
Wait, Steve, you got bit by a horse?
What?
That's a good story. That sounds like a story and a half, man. We Too Deep say he got bit by a horse. He's not going back near a horse. I've never ridden a horse. I've been around horses. My aunts and uncles have ranches, and I've been around horses. They're big. I'm not comfortable with things that are bigger than me. I'm a big fucking person. So when I start getting next to things that like I said, I whoop kangaroo's ass. I'm sorry. By the way, guys, watched a couple videos this week.
Yeah.
Of guys whooping kangaroo's ass. I'm positive.
I think you could do it. I know you could do it.
You got to absorb the claws. The claws are the problem. You got to take the claw shots.
You're pretty fast, though.
I am fast. I'm deceptively fast for somebody my
really
size.
Fast reflexes.
Yeah, definitely. I'm in and out on that motherfucker.
Exactly.
But
my cousin Bucky got kicked by a horse.
I'm not riding a horse. I'm definitely not riding a horse.
My cousin Billy got kicked by the horse Bucky.
Tell her you're taking her to Monday Night Raw and actually take her to Monday Night Raw. I took Lauren to WrestleMania like 3 months into the fucking relationship. I was like, you're going to have to find out real quick. This is the kind of shit I'm into.
I had no idea. You'd play the video game all the time, and you're like, we're going to WrestleMania. I was like, okay, cool.
I got tickets for WrestleMania. This is the kind of shit I'm into. You're going to learn real quickly. You either can handle this or you can't. And you had fun. You definitely have fun.
I loved it because you can just yell whatever you want and nobody cares.
If you're a bad conversation person, guess what? Don't go on a walk or apple picking. If you're a big man, don't go to an amusement park or hiking. If you're not a dancer, don't go to the club. I agree. Wavy D said you got to play to your strengths. I agree with that 100%. Definitely don't do things that you're not capable of. Fishing is only good if she actually fishes and not just fishes. Yeah.
I don't want to touch the fish.
Fishing's not good. Like horseback. So you don't want a bunch of variables on the first date. Fishing's fine. Fishing's fine. Like 5 or 6 dates in, you're comfortable with each other. You now can laugh at a little bit of awkward situations. But yeah, fishing, there's a good chance that I call myself pretty tough. I'm pretty fucking like, there's not a lot of things that scare me.
Yeah.
But you try to take a fish off a hook and that bitch makes a sudden movement, I might scream like a bitch for a minute.
Do fish have teeth? I know that's a dumb question.
Some do, some don't. Don't really care. Some of them are spiky on the outside. Some of them are poisonous. All I know is like when they fuck, I don't like things that are reactive, like snakes and fish. Sudden movements bother me. So if I'm taking a fish off a hook and he I'm throwing his ass back in the water. That's not good on a first date. They test your manliness a little bit.
Top golf would be like
Top golf's good, but that's like bowling. Top golf is just the golf version of bowling.
Have you ever seen those videos of like the girls that fall off the side? Like the girls that fall off the side, like when they're swinging and they just go down into the net?
I don't. I'm not an avid. I'm not an avid
It's in my
Top Golf
algorithm.
video watcher. I was looking at Wavy D. Wavy D says you can do a club as a first date if you're a part of the culture and familiar with the spot. No, you can't.
If you're taking me to a club for a first date, that means we're probably
You're setting
just a hookup.
expectations. Yeah, you're setting expectations.
Or that's
as
your
well.
lifestyle. Like a little dive bar would be better if you want to go get a drink. Or like,
and nothing wrong with taking a girl to a club on the first date, but you're not setting up for long term shit. Neither person's mentality after date number 1 is going to be serious if date 1 is at a club.
yeah.
4 or 5, maybe you explain that like this is more of a hobby
enjoy
than
dancing or whatever.
But date 1, if you take a girl to a club, I mean, I'm not a girl, but I would assume their headspace has to be like,
well, if you take her to a club and then you're
now I
like
have
best
to
friends
compete.
with the bartender,
yeah.
red flag.
Well, I also don't think girls want to compete, right? They don't want to compete for your attention. So on a first date, if there's a bunch of other girls in tight dresses and shit walking around, that's not conducive to creating a connection.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. Question number 3 here. Lauren,
Yes.
why are there not any new movies that excite me anymore? What is the last movie that you saw a
Turtles movie?
trailer for that you were genuinely excited to go see? Because everything at this point to me feels like it's either a remake, it's a sequel, or it involves some kind of superhero. What happened? And I like openly admit, what happened to like rom-coms? I used to enjoy a good rom-com. Just kind of a thoughtless rom-com. What happened to just like
Diddy.
comedies? Diddy? No, I don't even know what happened to Diddy.
So like I used to like to watch all of Jennifer Lopez's movies.
Yeah, definitely.
Grandma's Boy, all that like
Reese Witherspoon
raunchy
used to
type
have
of
some
humor.
bangers, man. Used to have like Adam Sandler's movies, and I know Adam Sandler still drops a banger or two on Netflix. But what happened to we used to just get like comedy movie? What, I can't remember the last real comedy movie that I laughed at, like genuinely from beginning to end. The last comedy movie that I laughed at.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I heard Vince Vaughn say something the other day, like people are afraid of getting fired because there was all that like crazy cancel culture and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I think woke culture just destroyed movies. Now it has to be this like safe. It's either got to be like a safe superhero movie or it's got to be a remake of something that already came out.
Really
I didn't see
excited for
Deadpool
Beetlejuice.
2. I heard Deadpool 2 was good. That's not 21 Jump Street's a long time ago. That's a long time ago, Micah.
I just saw that movie the first time.
I had you watch it the other day, but that's
You
a
did.
long time ago. And We Too Deep. I get it. Hollywood got concerned with hurting feelings, but doesn't it feel like that opens the door for somebody to just go,
Fuck it.
fuck the norm. I'm going to make these kind of movies because I don't think the budget is ridiculous to make a good comedy movie.
No.
So doesn't that kind of open the door? Why is there not somebody stepping up and going, fuck being woke, fuck all this shit. I'm going to just make a funny movie.
I agree. I mean, I think that there definitely should be more people who do that, and maybe we'll see a resurgence of it. I don't know.
Well, I have
But-
2025's most anticipated movie list here. Okay,
I don't even know
I
what's
can tell
coming
you.
out,
So I
so.
can tell you though, like, Captain America: Brave New World. Nothing against Marvel movies because they may be to me the best movies that are available to watch, but it can't be the only thing I go watch in theater because I tried to catch up and it's tough. It's tough to just watch Marvel movie after Marvel movie
You have
after
to be willing to devote that time.
and they follow a formula and they all become a little bit rhythmic in the sense that like, all right, superhero, bad guy, we're building towards a bigger story. That's great. But it can't, I already live in the world of wrestling where it's a weekly episodic situation and story I have to follow. I then can't go engulf myself in another nerd world. So the Captain America's fine. I will probably see Captain America, but I'm not genuinely excited. Like Wavy D said, MCU movies are basically keeping theaters open.
True.
I think without them, definitely there's not a lot of hope for theaters. A big problem for Mike is the theater experience isn't the same in my teenage years. Prices are stupid, customer service isn't great, and it's usually a ghost town. I agree with that as
It's
well.
easily $100 for us to go to the movies.
It's for a family of 4. It costs us $100, and that's if they don't have some special limited edition popcorn tin that everybody wants.
Yes.
Right. So then it goes to $140 because I'm the sucker who. Deadpool 3. Okay.
You're the yes person. You're
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's
no,
okay.
no.
Yeah, sure.
But I want that shit. I collect shit.
You are a collector.
I do like collecting shit. So I get it when there's like a Beetlejuice popcorn bucket. I'm like, yeah, no, I'd like to put that somewhere.
I just really wanted some creepy crawlers when I was younger, and I never got them.
That's funny. The second one's Disney Snow White. I don't think anybody's excited
Wait,
for
is
that.
this the one that doesn't have actual men?
Well, I think they went back and reworked it, and they do have the M words. I believe. I don't know. I don't know if I fucking know what the narrative. They were going to fire the girl, then the girl came back. But all I know is it's a movie surrounded by controversy when it seems like a no-brainer that we could make fucking real-life Disney princess movies and make them good.
I agree.
Just feels like it's not that hard.
Losers.
But Disney finds a way to fuck it up, right? We have the Minecraft movie. That
Oh,
could
that
be
one
good.
actually looked like it could be kind of
But it
cool.
also could be complete horseshit, right? Because it's Jason Momoa in a dress. It's
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Is he cosplaying that he's in a dress? Like,
I don't know.
confused.
I don't know. But I also don't know what a Minecraft movie is about,
I don't
right?
either.
I mean, I don't know because it looked a lot to me like Jumanji, right? The new Jumanji where you got sucked into a video game.
Jumanji.
Don't Wavy D, stop tempting her, Wavy D.
What happened?
He said, "Say the word, Lauren. Say the word." We got Mission Impossible 8. I didn't know we were still doing that. I didn't. To be honest with you, I didn't know there was a 5, 6, and 7.
Is Tom Cruise still in it?
I don't know. Dead Chef said he took his daughter to medieval times and it was $400. That's insane.
Crazy.
That's
Because
crazy.
we went in medieval times, and it was cool, but it wasn't $400 good. That's like Disneyland tickets, right?
I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm with him. I'm the type of person who would end up spending $400. I don't have the self-control either, but that's crazy for medieval times.
I need the dress. I need the mug.
We got a Karate Kid sequel. Who's asking for that? Jackie Chan and old what's the boy's name from
Mr. Miyagi.
No, Mr. Miyagi's dead. Rest in peace, Mr. Miyagi.
I don't know. Jaden, the Will Smith son?
No,
He was a
the
Karate
white
Kid one
guy,
time?
the one who's in Cobra Kai, Macchiato or something like that.
Oh, the one who's in part of like.
The actual Karate Kid, the original Karate Kid, not Jaden Smith, the original Karate Kid, the one that's in Cobra Kai now.
Oh,
he's the dad.
Oh, the dad.
They're
Okay.
making a sequel to Karate Kid,
All right.
and Jackie Chan's in it.
I don't know how interesting that would be because like they're like old, like unless they're like going to introduce a new Karate Kid.
I didn't see that on the list, Mike. If they're working on a new Friday movie, I would be excited for that. I love the Friday movies. I've watched all of them. As a basketball team, that was our go-to movie on our bus.
I didn't watch that till college.
Nah, I love it. I love it. You remedial. What's that mean?
Top Flight Security Crew.
We got a live-action How to Train Your Dragon. Why? Why? Like, How to
animated
Train Your
one
Dragon
was
didn't even
fine.
come out that long ago, and you're not going to outdo the animated. It's going to look weird.
It's going to feel like Game of Thrones.
We got Fantastic Four, which is another Marvel thing. We got a Naked Gun remake. Not going to lie, this is one I have my hopes up for.
I don't know what Naked Gun is.
It's Leslie Nielsen. It's like kind of like what you would know Scary Movie to be. Mm-hmm. It was the original Scary Movie. It made fun of other movies.
Is that the guy with the white hair?
Yeah, Leslie
and
Nielsen.
the lady with the red short hair like this is in it too, right?
I don't know who the lady
and he's
with
like
the
a
red short hair.
detective type person.
You might be talking about Spy Hard. Not sure, but they all kind of are the same style of movie. Naked Gun is definitely a funny movie.
All right, I'm going to look it up now.
Yeah, it's a spoof movie. You call spoof movie. We got Mortal Kombat 2. I liked the first Mortal Kombat. I could see myself
Like
being a
90s
little
Mortal
bit excited.
Kombat?
No. Remember, there was a new Mortal Kombat that came out like a year or two ago. And it was
Naked
pretty
Gun
good.
is the movie that I'm talking about.
What's that?
I've seen that movie before when I was little,
It's a good movie.
and I
Naked
thought it
Gun's
was
a good
so
movie.
funny.
We got a new Avatar movie, Fire and Ash, which, you know, those blow up. I've never seen an Avatar movie. I'm not real fond of blue people running around.
That's just so much fucking time.
Smurfs and Avatar, not my thing. Blue people. You don't like the color blue either. You get freaked out by blue lights.
So blue is my favorite color, but I freaking hate blue lights.
Yeah. The video game is practically a movie.
We tried playing it, remember?
I don't know what is he talking about? Are you talking about Avatar?
The Avatar game.
Yeah, we tried playing Avatar game. That it was like Far Cry, but a bad version of Far Cry.
It was too complicated, so that then I had to do all these things just.
And then last on the list, Lauren, Dirty Dancing 2. Okay. Because we needed a sequel to a movie that is what, 50 years old, 40 years old?
So is it 2 or is it like a remake?
It says Dirty Dancing 2. And what's his name's dead, right?
Yeah.
So, you say Mortal Kombat. That Mortal Kombat's basically a movie. Yeah, the game is like a movie. I like the games. I love the games.
I let you play it and I watched it. I liked it. That was a good one.
But that's
Yeah,
I'm not excited for any of those.
Oh
I need a good
wait.
comedy. I don't have a good television show or a good movie that just makes me laugh. I don't remember. Like I go back, I'll rewatch The Office. That gets me. I love Community. Community makes me laugh. But there's nothing on TV right now. The closest thing is the one with Joel McHale where he's the dog catcher.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
I like that movie. That one's pretty good.
There's also the one like where they're in school. Remember I showed that one to you?
That one was okay. It wasn't bad. Where they were teachers.
Yeah, like elementary or
Let's
something.
pitch our streams for a movie.
I liked them. But yeah, I mean, I'm not like real into any show right now. I'm a TV listener.
Gotcha.
Like I like to listen.
Oh,
to
love
it
Parks and Rec. And
do it.
Love Parks and Rec. The Office, Parks and Rec, and Community are
30 Rock,
and 30
man.
Rock. Those are 4 of like if you want to know what
Always
makes
Sunny
me
in Philadelphia.
I'm okay. Like that one drags on for me. It's the same formula over. Funny show. But like if you want to know my style of comedy, Parks and Rec, The Office, Community, and 30 Rock. That's my shit. I love those.
I've tried to get into Outer Banks and I watched like the first 2 episodes, but I can't get past that.
Outer Banks is the one where they're like on the beach and shit like that and stuff. Mm-hmm. I tried to watch it. It's not my type of show.
So old Fresh Prince or the new Fresh Prince?
Yeah, is that new Fresh Prince, Mike? I haven't seen the new Fresh Prince.
I like watched 1 episode.
A match Dirty Dancing with Nia Jax and Akira Tozawa. Hopefully she's picking him up because if not, we're going to witness a murder.
Have y'all seen that rugby player that's on Dancing with the Stars?
What's that?
Have y'all seen that new rugby player that's on Dancing with the Stars?
I don't watch Dancing with the Stars.
I don't either, but she like blew up during the Olympics because she's kind of like she's real
also
buff.
Don't watch rugby. So
Google her.
Definitely doesn't. Not going to Google her. The new Fresh Prince show is an amazing show. Interesting. I will check that out. I definitely will check that out.
I just didn't get past the first episode.
Of Fresh Prince? Mm-hmm. I haven't tried. I'm going to try it. I will definitely try it.
But I think because in my mind I had old Fresh Prince, which was kind of like funny, and I think this one takes on like a more
serious, right?
Yeah, like serious undertone.
Okay. I know Bianca Belair was on it, so I can probably, at least get to that episode.
Oh, okay.
I can probably
I bet.
I can find out how to get to that episode, and then I can watch. All right, Lauren, we're going to lay a segment to rest. It's time for a funeral.
Dun, 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 dun.
I wanted so bad for the crumble cookie thing to become a thing. But 3 of the 4 weeks, I just forgot to eat the fucking cookie, and it sat in the refrigerator.
It did.
And I do believe that maybe me and Mike were the only ones playing the game, which I'm not opposed to. I'm fine. Me and Mike can.
What is that where you watch people eat like mukbang or something?
Mukbang. We could have done a mukbang stream eating our cookies. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm gonna lay the crumble cookie segment to rest. Rest in peace, crumble cookie. And I'm going to replace it with a new segment, Lauren, that I'm calling the Snackinger Hunt.
The what?
The Snackinger Hunt.
What is this?
We are going to talk about cool snacks, right? Things that are coming out in the world. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes they don't come out where we're from. So we're going to call upon everybody else to help us find these things and review them.
Oh, that's cool.
So like I've put together a list of 6 initial items that I want everybody on the look for. Mm-hmm. And then when you find these things, either send us a video review or pictures of the thing and write us a review, and then we'll read the review in this segment so that everybody knows whether it's worth going to get it or not. Yeah, I understand. The crumble cookie thing was hard because, like, for us, it's fucking 10 minutes down the street. For some people, that's a 45-minute drive to commit to one cookie. So we scrap that. But everybody's got the ability to look for this shit, okay? So we're going to start off. I got 6 items this week, and then we will add...
Let's go.
We will add different items on a weekly basis to this list, and as we knock these out, we can remove them from the list and put new things on the list. Starting with, Lauren, this is one that I know me and you can lock in on because we are avid CC's visitors. I see We Too Deep saying he's going to CC's this weekend to find this.
Okay, what is this?
CC's has an Eggo waffle and chicken pizza.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
This is a new exclusive flavor mashup at CC's. I hope our CC's has it.
That sounds really good.
So this is item number 1. So anybody who can go get their hands on a CC's chicken and Eggo pizza, take a picture, make a video, send it in, and we'll do it on this segment of the show. That's item number 1.
All right.
Item number 2, okay, is, where is it? Right here.
What is it?
A frosted vanilla Sprite.
Oh.
Or vanilla frost Sprite.
That could be interesting.
Now, word on the street, this doesn't come out until December.
But
I put it on the list because sometimes they drop early. Sometimes people get a hold of them.
People were getting that Taco Bell ice cream.
Exactly. So this is a vanilla frost Sprite. I want everybody to be on the lookout for. I want to know, this interests me. Mm-hmm. I put BK. I just realized that.
I think anything vanilla
Me too
is
deep. I'll fix it.
always good.
So the sugar version comes in can and bottle, but there will be a 0 sugar that you have to get in a freestyle machine.
From where?
So Dead Chef saying he might can find it at the gas station. Cool. I will post this weekly. The list, it's like a scavenger hunt list. I'll post it weekly in the Discord of all the things we're looking for.
Snackinger hunt.
So this is supposed to be a December thing. Then I put BK. It's not BK, and that's why I was struggling to find an image.
It's Wendy's, right?
It's Wendy's. The Wendy's SpongeBob Krabby Patty, which I know We Too Deep has already tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, We Too Deep has gotten a hold of one, so he can fill us in on. I believe, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I do believe he said it wasn't that serious. I saw people on the internet talking about it's an immediate trip to the bathroom.
Ooh.
That they ate the Krabby Patty and then you take a Krabby Shitty.
So is it an actual burger that they have and they just doctored it up to be?
I think there's a sauce on it or something. Yeah, we'll have to get We Too Deep's opinion of it. But I believe, what kind of Sprite was it? It's a frosted vanilla Sprite. That's for Wavy D. It's a frosted vanilla Sprite. But this is a Krabby Patty. I threw this on the list only because I know it'll immediately come off because We Too Deep.
But was the pineapple frosty good?
I don't know if he got the pineapple frosty to go with it. We'll have to find that out.
We'll need to know. I need to know. Yes.
The next thing I have is someone needs to get their hands on these Burger King Addams Family items. Okay. We got churro fries. We got the Wednesday Whopper. There's some kind of coffee there, Lauren, that you could check out. Wait,
Little Caesars has coffee?
Not Little Caesars. Did I say Little Caesars? I said Burger King. I'm all fucked up right now. It's Burger King.
Wait, so Burger King has Addams Family stuff.
Okay, let me regroup here because I'm messed up. Wendy's has a Krabby Patty. Burger King has Addams Family inspired food, from churro fries to a purple Whopper, which I'm gonna go record. I've never had a Whopper, so I think it could be a double for me. I could have my first ever Whopper. I had an Impossible Whopper, so I'm lying, and that shit was.
Yeah, I was gonna say
terrible.
I felt like we did.
That was terrible. The Impossible Whopper.
That was all right.
There's some kind of coffee, and there's onion rings. I could fuck up all this stuff, right?
That all sounds good.
This sounds like just a Good Friday.
This would a purple burger real bad.
Definitely gonna be. I'll be trying to find this in the next couple of days. I believe these are out already, so these are live and in the wild.
Churro fries.
Got 2 more things here for y'all. 2 more things to add to the list, guys.
Okay, let's go.
Bacon crust pepperoni pizza from Little Caesars.
Ooh,
this is a bacon infused crust.
That sounds amazing.
This isn't limited markets, but when I pulled up the Little Caesars website,
we have it.
It shows that we could order it.
Oh my god, it's probably so good, but gonna fuck me up so bad.
We Too Deep said he put his review of the Krabby Patty in the Discord. Is it in the food section?
I shall check it out.
Let's see.
Bada-bing.
But yeah, that snacks. Okay, here we go. I tried the Krabby Patty from Wendy's, so y'all don't have to. And honestly, don't waste your money. It's Dave's single with a special sauce on it. The pineapple frosty is just a vanilla frosting with pineapple syrup. And why can't I read right now? And if you get it like how mine was, it was mixed together, so all the pineapple was at the bottom, not worth the time. I get the feeling that's how most of these things are going to be, but we still, as a squad, as the...
But it's a purple bun.
The Snack Vengers, we could call ourselves.
I like
As
it.
the Snack Vengers, we have to take one for the team and try these things.
Exactly.
Wavy D says, I'm definitely getting that Little Caesars pizza, best believe. This one hit my radar.
Did you see what I got you the other day from Little Caesars? Those little
What
cup
were
things?
those? Those were amazing. They were like cupcake pizzas. That was the best thing I had ever had from Little Caesars, and I'm a big fan of Little Caesars.
I think they were called something like mini muffins or something.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't remember exactly what they're called, but I bought them because they're like, do you want this? And I was like, sure, why not?
I didn't put the chicken Big Mac on this list, Wavy D, because I felt like a couple people had already tried it and talked about it, so I didn't think I don't need people searching for that, even though
What
I
was
did
the
see.
consensus on it?
We finally, I think they said it's pretty good. I think they said that the chicken is like a chicken nugget and not the normal McDonald's chicken.
Oh.
Mike says 7-Up has a Shirley Temple coming soon. I think I read that, but I thought I read that it was like
with alcohol?
pomegranate or something. No, it's a regular Shirley Temple, but it was weird because the Shirley Temples I've always known were like Sprite and
Super chill.
oh man, thank you, Big McLard beef.
Nice.
Appreciate the super chat.
They were excited for our snacker gender hunt.
I don't snacker gender.
Snacker gender hunt, you know?
Then the last thing I got here is a Butterfinger salted caramel. I want to put a smaller thing that might be easier to find on this list as well. This is it's a Butterfinger, but it's salted caramel.
I love a Butterfinger.
Interesting. I think that could be good.
A cold Butterfinger.
Cold Butterfinger?
Mm-hmm. But would a caramelly salted Butterfinger be good? Maybe.
I guess.
I
maybe.
think.
Could be.
You know? You know what is so good, though?
Mike, don't ever ask Lauren
Real
what
quick.
inspired a name. There's no telling what goes on inside her
Oh,
head.
the name that I just said?
Yeah.
So we were talking about Avengers. In my mind, we were Avengers. Second, we were talking about being scavengers.
Okay.
We were discovering something, and that just kind of came out.
But I don't think any of those words were used in what you said.
No. Who knows what came out of my mouth?
All right, it's that time. Time to play Smash or Pass. Hear me out. 55 and older edition. 10. So there's a little twist to this game this week, guys. I'm
excited about
Got to
this
figure
shit.
out how to spice it up each week.
All right.
So what I did is we have 5 right swipes.
Oh, we can only use 5.
We can only swipe right on 5 of these
Wait,
names.
what does right mean? You're keeping them or?
Yeah, keeping
Okay.
it. I think that's right. I think swiping right is to keep them. So we can only keep 5, and that means 5 of them go to the streets, as we say, as the kids say. They go to the streets. 5 of these will
Skippy
belong
toilet.
in the streets. So we've got 10 names. Y'all aren't going to know what order these are in. These are 10 that were submitted to me. Oh, now I got there was 25 submissions this week. Y'all stepped up the fucking game on this one, and
Well,
I
they
tried.
are ready for them gilfs.
I tried, 55 plus. I tried to get a mixture of some fun, interesting ones, and I tried to get a mixture of some definite, wow, that person's 55.
Yeah.
So we have 5. So you see these hearts on top. Mm-hmm. Those are our likes.
Okay.
Every time we like, one of those hearts will go away. Just want to let everybody know I coded this shit. I'm a coding machine now.
That's fancy.
All right, so Lauren, I need you to kind of get the temperature of the chat
Okay.
as I bring these up, and we don't have to necessarily vote, but you should be able to get the temperature on what everybody's thinking. So Gina Gershon, 62 years old. I'm seeing a lot of pass on this one.
It's a lot of passes. I actually am surprised.
Guys, this is 55 plus. We have to be careful. If we drop a super chat, do we get unlimited likes? I don't have a premium membership yet.
I guess we were trying to. I guess you first got to realize, what does a 60-year-old woman look like?
That's my problem
for
here. Is
62
everybody's
years
immediately
old.
turning on Gina Gershon, but we're talking. These are 55 plus year old women, and y'all know Y'all know the sick shit y'all are capable of.
Look at your grandma, guys.
Oh, that didn't.
That's
I didn't like
55
that.
plus.
I didn't like that.
You know?
You're passing because we have a limit, but the problem is if
It
we
could get worse.
down to the end and we still have hearts left, we have to use those hearts.
True.
We have to. There has to be 5 lights.
If it was me and I had a ding or dangle, I would go keep. I forgot what that
You'd
means.
keep. So you'd
I'd
keep.
smash it.
Trust me, Wavy D knows the older women. All right, Wavy D. So it seems like the consensus here is we're swiping left, right?
All right.
Getting a left swipe. 55 years old. Gwen Stefani. What's the thoughts here, Lauren?
I like Gwen Stefani
I can't
And
believe she's
she doesn't
55
age.
years old.
at all.
When I
Like,
saw this was an option,
she looks better now than when she was younger.
Dingle Dangle needs to be on the shirt. Me Too Deep said.
Little dingle dangle.
Mike said 100% right swipe on this one.
Right?
Can you
means
keep a list of who we're swiping right?
Yes. Right means keep though, right?
Yeah, this is swipe. So the
Okay.
chat saying swipe right. Mike, we Too Deep's 100% smash. I agree. I didn't know she was 55.
No.
She could make a list of just like everyday baddies.
I've never been with one.
Gwen said, this is Blake Shelton's girl, right? Mm-hmm. Blake Shelton.
She
killing
wants
the
her a
game,
manly man because she
Yeah.
had that little Hollywood weirdo.
Blake Shelton's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. I've seen a couple interviews with him. He's a
Really?
cool guy.
Is he a pretty good guy?
Seems like it. Seems like he's a fun guy. I like it.
I do like Miranda
Sometimes
Lambert,
Sometimes I would get wrapped into after Monday Night Raw watching the was it Barmageddon or something like that.
Yes.
I would watch that show with Nikki
when he got
Bella
beat up, yes.
and him, and I thought he was a fun watch. Watch.
Yeah,
So
she
looks
kinda
like we're
does
getting a
look like
right
Nikki
swipe
Sherman.
on this one, Lauren. Can you
All
write
right.
this one
Yes,
down?
I did. I wrote it
It's a
down.
yes to
Gwen.
Gwen Stefani, a no to Gina Gershon. So we lose a heart, but we move on to Halle Berry, 58 years old.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna take a minute. They got to give him a second to react here.
I've never been with a buddy. Blake has a cool bar in Nashville. I've never been to Blake's bar.
I think that's where they filmed the show. Was that his
Oh,
bar?
is that his bar?
Yeah, they filmed it in his actual bar. He said, I saw him on I think on Pat McAfee, where he said they filmed the actual show in the bar.
That's cool. I do like to play darts, though. I think darts are fun.
Dude, I was playing a dart app today.
Really?
I was going to tell you I want to get a dartboard.
Let's get a dartboard.
Fuck yeah,
I'm
they're
like
expensive.
Really good. I'm really good at darts.
I like darts.
Surprisingly.
We'll get a dartboard. I don't want a plastic one though. Last time we bought a dartboard, we bought like an electronic one. I want the legitimate cork dartboard with the darts that if like
Let's
they
do
hit the
it.
kid, we got to take them to
And
the
then
ER.
I might accidentally hit you with the darts.
Please don't do that.
I'm not
Please
really.
don't do
Maybe. I don't know.
Mike says Smash got to be inclusive. What are we inclusive of? What is y'all's expectation at 55?
She's beautiful.
Yeah. What is y'all's expectation at 55?
So-
I don't know that it gets much better than that at 58 years old.
I think that there's a lot of young girls that I've seen that don't look as good as her.
We Too Deep said, y'all took this seriously. I joked around. No, We Too Deep, one of yours made the list. Definitely one of yours made the list. There's a mixture in here. There's a balance. I wanted to have a
just
little
warming
bit of
us up, I think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a balance here. But so the consensus looks like this is a swipe right?
Yeah.
Halle Berry swipe right, even though Wavy D said no. I think this is a swipe right. I know this is dangerous because 2 out of the first 3
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
we're using our
You know?
using our swipes, but we're swiping right. We got 3 swipes left. Jennifer Tilly. Someone submitted Jennifer Tilly.
Pass.
She aged rough.
I don't even know what she looks like yet because I haven't gotten that far, but
Do you know who Jennifer Tilly
yes.
is?
She's the one who kind of talks like this, and she's in The Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, she's a poker player. She's from The Bride of Chucky.
Oh, she plays poker?
Yeah, she's an avid poker player.
Yeah.
If you watch,
she kind of looks
if you
like my grandma.
Turn on ESPN at like 4 a.m. It kind of looks like your grandma.
Yeah, like when my grandma was young.
I mean, she's somebody who definitely it was a steep decline.
Jennifer Tilly.
It went fast.
I don't remember what Jennifer Tilly in her heyday was. She?
Okay, I mean, not bad. You could look her up on
I'm gonna do it.
from like when she was in scary movies and stuff like that. She wasn't bad.
Okay.
But yeah, this was submitted. So so we're getting a left swipe on this one.
I wrote it down.
Okay. So what? That's 4, right? Mm-hmm. Jennifer Lopez is 55 years old, guys. I did not know this. Mm-hmm. I did not know she was 55. You guys can't be using
see
all
her
your
yet.
likes. We have high quality cougars ahead.
She's Jennifer Lopez.
Wavy
Though.
D said.
Jennifer Lopez.
Now, you might be wrapped into a Diddy party if you swipe right on this one. There is a little bit of the problem now. There's a little stigma on Jennifer Lopez.
There's a bunch of passes. Pass, Randall. Pass, Wavy D. Dead Chef says pass.
No, Dead Chef swiped right.
Oh, wait, did he?
I think you're looking farther back.
Oh, shit.
We Too Deep said, without a doubt, smash all day, every day.
So Jennifer Lopez is pretty, but Jennifer Lopez seems like the person that just lays there.
Time out. Wavy D said that J-Lo's been ran through. Motherfucker, at 55, every chick's been ran through if they're single. If they're available at 55.
I mean, she did date Diddy,
That's why I said you might get roped into a Diddy party.
Yeah.
With this situation.
I'm going to pass, even though I really love her, and I actually don't really love her anymore.
Wait, we're passing? This seems...
Yeah, I don't know.
You and Wavy D, but We Too Deep says smash, no doubt. Dead Chef says...
Are we just smashing him and we don't care about nothing else? I mean, if we're just going off of looks, then I'm going to smash it.
Yeah, because hear me out, smash or pass.
Smash it.
I agree. I'm using a heart on this one.
Smash it, because it could go real wrong after.
I'm using a heart on this one. There's
All
no
right.
way I'm not using a heart on that one.
That's right. You better say...
Martha Stewart. 83 years old. It's getting dicey now. It's getting dicey
late.
now. It's what?
I'm getting these late.
So the stream is a few minutes behind. I see it first because I'm looking at the actual game.
You're so smart.
I'm not watching the stream.
She's 83 years old.
I believe I looked these up. Wavy D say, hear me out. Hear me out. Tell him, Wavy D. We've got 2 right swipes left. How many people we run through, Lauren?
We have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th one.
So this is the 6th one, and we've got 2 swipes left. It's Martha Stewart. It could get worse from here. It could get better from here. She's done hard time. Mike said he's going to give her one last ride on her way out.
I mean, she's not ugly.
I'm just saying. Snoop Dogg can smash. Okay, wait.
Smash it.
Okay, we got a pass from We Too Deep. Now that we're getting serious, now we got to get locked. We got to lock in here, guys, because this is 6. That means we got 4 more after this. Dead Chef says, don't waste the heart.
Okay, don't waste it. We'll pass it.
Don't waste the heart. That's 2 passes.
All right, pass it.
We're passing on this one?
Pass.
All right, Martha. I was going to say recipe. She's not dead.
She's not
I was going
dead.
to say recipe. She's not dead. She is alive and well. Okay, so we got 3 pass. We've got a consensus of pass here. This is We Too Deeps.
Bye.
I'll just let it. I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm going to let it pop up and get the reaction. This is We Too Deeps.
Let's see.
I'm waiting for the first hear me out on this.
Oh, my God.
I'm waiting on the first hear me out on this.
No.
We Too Deep said them titties, though. Oh, shit.
No. Have you ever seen the Emperor's New... Not the Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, maybe it is the Emperor's New Groove. And there's the old witch lady named Yzma. That's who she looks like.
Yeah. Dead Chef said he wouldn't even do it with Bill Clinton.
Like right there, she looks like her eyeballs are about to fall out. And she probably takes them out and puts them in at night.
Wavy D said, We Too Deep has the nerve to ever criticize the baddie of the night list.
I say pass. Are we general consensus the pass?
Look up Nancy, the real Samson. We'll look. I'll look that up off stream.
Yeah.
Pull the lever, Crunk. That Chef said.
That's what she looks like. If you've seen the movie, if you know, you know.
All right.
I say pass.
I think we're passing. That was in there for a good laugh. That was a good one.
That
We
was
Too
a good
Deep.
one.
I appreciated that one.
it.
I thought that
he
one.
went real hard for it.
Even the picture that was submitted with it, I thought was perfect. He understands. He understands the meaning of the game.
Did she really wear that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a real picture. All right, we're back into business here, guys.
No question.
Yeah.
How come somebody didn't tell Grandma, "Hey, your titties are out"?
Grandma wanted her titties out. She's trying to get
I
old
I
Bill.
think this is a no-brainer. Smash.
I mean, how many we have left? 3
One
left,
more
right?
after this,
3
right?
left and 2 hearts. We have 3 left and 2 hearts.
Smash it.
58 years old.
She hasn't aged. She looks exactly the same that she did when she was young.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. This is 100%. This is 100% smash. There's no question. But that means we have 1 heart left for the last 2.
Oh, no.
Y'all ready? This is a pass. I'm a smash.
I wrote it down. Smash. Smash it.
Stacey Dash. 57 years old.
All right, but what does she look like now?
Huh?
What does
That's
she look
her.
like now?
That's her. That is a 2024 picture of Stacey Dash.
Oh, I mean, that's easy.
Yeah, but we have one left.
But
That
who cares?
means-
It's Stacey Dash.
That means.
Like, I've always thought she was so beautiful. She's got pretty skin, pretty eyes.
Talk about a Diddy party. Pass. They're passing on Stacey Dash.
Damn, I didn't expect that. Girl math, man.
Dead Chef says you never see Clueless, Dead Chef?
Oh my God, that's my favorite movie. I mean, it's also like super old.
It's
so.
Dion from Clueless. Well, Dead Chef's super old like us.
As if.
He's old enough to know Clueless. Who's the girl in pink? It's Stacey Dash. This is Dion from Clueless.
I guess we're passing on her because nobody knows who she is.
Man, that's wild.
Well, because she kind of like fell off the radar. Like, you know, it's like saying, oh, she's from the movie The Heathers. Well, it was a popular 80s movie for girls.
So.
But
I guess that just makes me old because she's like.
But you had a sister, though. So
True.
You had a sister who probably watched
True.
Clueless. Our girls watched Clueless because I loved Clueless. So, you know. And she was in the.
I'm concerned, though. They're saying mid. These motherfuckers were questioning on Martha Stewart, and we're 83, and we're going to talk like Stacey Dash is.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, so we're rolling the dice.
We're passing. We got what?
That
two
means
left?
we have to take whatever's last.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
When I click this is it.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Am I clicking it? Am I really passing on this?
They said pass.
Susan Sarandon, motherfuckers.
Oh, God.
That's what y'all left us with.
Imagine the noises that will come out of her, though.
That's what y'all left us with. Is Susan Sarandon. Oh, redheaded fuck.
Oh, wait. No, Susan Sarandon. That's not who I thought this person was. I thought this was Susan Boyle in my mind.
Susan Boyle, the
Yeah.
American Idol girl?
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about at first.
No.
Butterface. I would.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. No pull out. That fool said, smash no pull out. This would be a pass for me if I had my choice, but we can't pass.
I would take Stacey Dash over her.
We Too Deep say he's going back to Nancy. Y'all have fun with Susan.
She was like a popular like in the 80s and stuff too, right?
Who, Susan Sarandon?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been in quite a few big movies.
All right, so we're smashing her. You want me to give you a recap of what we decided?
Yeah.
All right, Gina Carshon or whatever.
Gershon.
Yeah, there we go. Pass. Gwen Stefani, keep.
Definitely keep.
Halle Berry, keep.
Definitely keep. Good two solid choices earlier.
Uh-huh. Jennifer Tilly, pass.
Good choice.
Jennifer Lopez, smash.
Good choice.
Martha Stewart, pass.
Good choice. We solid.
I have Navy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, pass. Selma Hayek, smash.
Good choice.
Stacey Dash, pass.
That's where they fucked up. That's where the community fucked up. Stacey Dash should've been smashed.
Susan.
Mike
We're
said
keeping.
that Susan Sarandon looks like she coughs when she smashes. I'm not sure what that means, but I think I understand.
All right.
So that would be the last one. Would be the heart.
Well, I thought Wavy D would have liked that because all of her titties are out, though. You know?
Wait, are you confusing Way Too Deep and Wavy D again?
I did. I
think
did.
so, right?
I did
Because
definitely.
he was the one who submitted Nancy Pelosi.
Damn it. Freaking. Gosh. Idiot.
So Mike had a suggestion for next week.
What?
You want to know the degenerates that we deal with here? Mm-hmm. Mike now wants to do, or Mike suggested, Hear Me Out Guy Edition.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. He said guys that you know, that you assume get girls. But then it devolved into NFL quarterbacks that have been placed on women's, like, heads.
What?
So I explained that terribly.
Okay.
It's
so, like, putting Brad Pitt's face on.
so it's turning male quarterbacks into women, and would you smash them?
Some boys are pretty. Some boys have more feminine
I
features.
don't like.
You know, I guess that does that make
I don't
you gay?
like that statement. Some boys are pretty. It was Wavy D that built upon the thing there, and this was a trend. I remember this trend that happened a while back, and maybe we bring it back. So it will be male quarterbacks.
So they have to tell you the quarterback and then whose body it goes
I think
on?
these pictures are ready to go. I could
okay,
probably
okay.
look it up online, and these are already available. It's not gonna. I like y'all can submit them to me, and I'll take the 10 that we're most adamant that we want to do. But these pictures are readily available. This has been done, but I think it'll be fun.
But it hasn't been done here, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's probably been set a time or two at Diddy's parties.
It's not gay. It's not gay if they're doing it to you.
Hey, dude, the Diddy stuff is wild, man. The Diddy stuff is so
I don't know.
wild.
Well, all right. Well, that was a successful smash or pass.
Yeah, there were more. I'm only taking the top 10 because it takes time to build all the graphics and stuff. Micah says, "Can you do the purple Whataburger review on the channel?" Yeah, that's the whole purpose. Is I don't want to be the only one reviewing. Anybody who finds and goes and eats the purple Whopper, you can submit a video review or submit me a picture of the burger or whatever you found with a written review, and I'll read it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, those will all get done in the segment. Micah said Vanessa Hudgens smash or pass. I think that's
Smash, right?
yeah. I don't think that's tough. You got to give context. It would have to be like Disney girls.
I'm your dream girl.
Baby D says I'm low key a bad bitch. I might smash myself. That's it. That's all I got tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out on the NerdyD pod. As always, you guys are invited to the rest of this week's hangouts, including the casual community. No, that's not a thing anymore. This is an old doc. We're not doing Thursdays. Nothing on Thursdays.
No Thursdays.
The Smackdown after party on Friday. The Raw after party on Mondays. The Mike and D sports show on Tuesdays. And we hope to see you guys back here next week for another NerdyD
So question,
pod.
will we find out about how y'all's bet went next week?
No. So the parlay, I believe everybody plays Sunday. So we'll know Sunday.
Oh, okay.
We'll
But, like, y'all
talk about it. We'll
on
talk
Tuesday.
about it on Tuesday.
Okay.
But we'll know on Sunday, and in the Discord, we'll probably be discussing it some on Sunday.
All
The
right.
Diddy after party tomorrow. Mike suggested, and I'm toying with the idea, that for next week's fantasy football, the segment where the random pitcher comes up and we place him on a fantasy football team, he wants to do frequent visitors of the Diddy party.
Oh, that
I don't
would be
think
funny.
that's a bad idea.
I think that'd be funny.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I see if I can find a bullshit list of people
Who you
that are
think could-
suspected to be there, and then we could do fantasy football off of that.
I like it. I like it a lot.
But that's all we've got for tonight. The party never stops in the Discord. Like, share, and comment. We are out of here.
Ding, 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 ding.